Hey guys. Okay, a lot of you have been curious about me, and I don't know why. I'm not that interesting. I'm normal, plain dark hair, all this normal stuff. It's just disgusting. Okay, so I was born September 12th, 1985. Crap, I just gave you all my age. I've always had an interest in the paranormal. I can remember watching, actually, I first got into Wicca, which was all the hype. Got into Wicca, really early. I think I was about 7 years old, to ride a silver broomstick by Silver whoever. Wolf? Something? Did I get that right? I can actually remember looking through all my Wicca books before I sold them or burnt them or whatever. And I had dated it, and I had took the test to be a witch. And it was dated in, I was 7 years old, 6. So I'm going back just a little further than I thought. Sorry, flies, or a gnat or something. So I got interested in Wicca. Didn't work too well. Didn't like it. It didn't give me that fulfillment that I was looking for. The rule of 3, I've always thought that was just hogwash. So through my Wicca phase, that lasted all the way up until junior high. If you guys go back and watch my video, Ouija goes to junior high school. Don't do that. That was a bad idea. I was baptized Catholic. I think I had to go to church once, maybe one time in my life, and that was not very good. I had questions that they didn't answer. They didn't want to answer. I wanted to know why I was seeing and hearing and speaking to these entities through the Ouija board. The only thing that they could tell me was I was wrong. It was evil, it was demonic. So yeah, that was the end of that. Never went back, ever. My parents have never had a problem with it. I was raised very well. I'm very blessed to have the parents that I do. God's love them to death because they are so open-minded. And then came the Ouija board, and my dad actually would make me Ouija boards. And I have not an uncle. He's not even a cousin or anything that would come over and break them because they were evil. So I was never raised to think, okay, you're gonna play with a Ouija board, be careful, the devil's gonna get you. So I never had any of that like implanted in my head. So maybe that is why today I'm doing what I'm doing because of that. I've always followed my gut on just being myself. I don't care. I care to an extent of what people think. I don't care. I'm too old to care, honestly. And yeah, that's how I actually got into what I'm doing now. As far as I've gotten into the spiritual world, it's taken a lot. It's taken 21 years. 21 years. One thing about me, I like to smoke. I like to smoke a lot. I hope that's not a problem with anybody. I know it's bad, but at least it's not, some of the other things that kids are doing these days, which are ridiculous. Go have fun in a cemetery. Go walk the cornfields at night. Freak yourself out. Spook yourself out. Just don't do drugs. Nope. So yeah, my parents have always supported me 100% in everything that I do, except maybe the tattoos, which I have over 20. I lost count at 20. Witchboard 1986, when that came out, I watched that. When I was able to watch that, that's when the obsession started. If I had saved every board that I had bought from 8 years old until 30, I would have so many. I do come from quite a religious family, Catholic. They all accept me. Nobody, it's not an issue. It's not an issue in this, this household. My practices don't go against what they practice. They know, I don't believe in Jesus as my savior. I believe in being Christ-like. So that's where the whole Bible thing comes in. Well, all the people that are preaching and saying, I need Jesus on YouTube, I found him already. And his plan, the Bible's plan, which was written by man, does not coincide with my own. That's all there is to it. God, I had so many things to say before, and now I'm like... So yeah, it's a perfect balance. God, I'm a horror movie fanatic. Jen, Sylvia, Saska are amazing. They have actually helped me come into my own, doing all of this. All of what I'm doing, being more creative, not caring, with the makeup and the black nails, because yes, guys can paint their nails black. I know many guys that do. No, this is not my natural hair color. My natural hair color is medium brown. These are not my natural eyes. They're called sclera contacts, and you can get them at www.scleracontactlenses.com. And if you comment and say, my eyes look like somebody and so your brother when they get home from a party, nobody's eyes should be that black and that big, ever. That is something seriously wrong. So yeah, my childhood was amazing. I had the best childhood ever. Anything that my parents could do, they did. My dad worked his ass off for us, and he still does. What else do you guys want to know? Yeah, never really had any horrible paranormal or supernatural experiences. Zozo is the only thing that I've encountered so far that is just about as supernatural as it's gonna get, I guess. So yeah, I'm 30 years old, Virgo, gay. Hi, nice to meet y'all. And, let's see, I love black. I love my music taste. It just changes daily. One minute I'll be listening to Chopin, and then the next minute it's Ozzy Osbourne. Then the next minute it's a little bit of country music, maybe. Then the next minute it could be Janis Joplin. So the music is just everything. I don't play any musical instruments. Okay, yes I do. The drums. Djembe. It's fun. It's great. The circles that I've been to, drumming circles, are fantastic. I do play a little bit on the keyboard. And that's pretty much it. I collect Ouija boards, obviously. They're everywhere. I've lost count with those now too. I'm obsessed with candles. I love the darker. I do like my arts darker, a lot darker. But through the dark you see the light, so it's a perfect balance. Perfect. So yeah, had a really great childhood. Been using the board for 21 years now. Nothing bad has ever happened because of it. Yeah, nothing. What else? What else do I want to tell you of? I'm obsessed with Buffy. I love Buffy, Vampire Slayer, the series, not the movie. No, don't like the movie. All Wes Craven's movies. Oh, God love him. So here's my moment of silence. And that was an honest moment of silence for Wes Craven right there. Last House on the Left, Freddy, all the Freddy. I grew up watching that at 2 years old, Freddy. I loved it. Amazing. And that's really all I have for right now. Yeah, I don't know what else you guys want to really know. Yeah, I'm at a loss for right now. Okay, and then Christmas, after Witchboard came out, and I was, don't remember how old I was, but I know I was 8 years old when I got my first Ouija and my first deck of tarot cards. So I've had the Rider-Waite one deck for 21 years. Well, actually it'll be 21 years now, yes. I got that along with my Ouija because I knew Santa was going to bring me that Ouija board, and I did get it. Did never have anybody to use it with. Even after watching Witchboard, after, being a young child, thinking, okay, well, what if I'm going to conjure up something? I never held that thought. So it's just not, those Ouija-stitions are just that. They're just superstitions. It was used as a parlor game, a party trick. Everybody would have a cocktail, and then let's go Ouija. After dinner, a very big parlor game. And then when it was mass-produced, it became a seance in a box. You could bring your box home. You can open it up right after dinner, tea time, whatever, wherever you are, and have your seance. You don't have to pay the people. You don't have to, go to these different people and pay to talk to your loved ones. So it's kind of like a seance in a box. And I don't know why I have had such great communications with the board. I do attribute it to my grandma, or Ganny. I couldn't say grandma when I was little, so it came out Ganny. And it stuck with her ever since, and it still sticks with her. But she was a big part of my life, and who I talked to through the Ouija is her. She's my bouncer. So if anything comes into the board, or anything, sees that I'm using it, because when you put your hands on that planchette, you are creating a light for people to see. It's like a moth to a flame. And it's really flamey, extra flamey today. A little extra flamey for you guys. Yeah, she is my bouncer, and she escorts anything negative off the board, away. Yeah, she raised me for quite a long time, so it's like I had 2 moms and 2 dads. Who gets that? I'm sure a lot of people do, but you know what I'm saying. She was my life. I loved that woman so much, and yeah, it was pretty bad. She did commit suicide. which is it's very taboo to talk about still. So I'm not even completely over those issues, but it does help to actually know that she is with me all the time. And if I have sensitives watching, or psychics, mediums, you guys can probably see her because she's here right now. She's always here. She was Catholic. She had, like 6 kids, 6 or 10, or I don't know how many, a lot. So, a huge family. I love all my family. We're a very, very, very close family. We're all about, taking care of each other and loving one another and just, being there for each other. So as far as family, honestly, some of them I don't talk to, some of them I do. Everybody's okay with it, with the Ouija, with what I do. The tarot cards, being a medium. They all thought I would grow up to be a murderer. My uncle actually did. I would be the one in cuffs first. Hey, look ma, no handcuffs ever. So, that's a plus. I just honestly think there are better things to do than drugs. Study the occult, kids. It's fun. But yeah. She was a big part of my life, though. She would take me to my Ouija boards if somebody came and broke mine. So she would replace them all the time. We'd go to fairs together. We'd stop on the side of the road and just pick flowers, wild flowers. And she was very loving and just amazing. The most amazing woman that you'll ever meet. She loved her Elvis. She loved everything. She was just the best person in this world. And she loved her coffee. Got me started drinking it at 2 years old. Still drinking it. Here's for you. She was very into candles, trinkets, knickknacks, anything small, tiny little things. So that's kind of where I get my hoarding. I'm not a hoarder. Everything has to be in perfect order because I am a Virgo, typical Virgo, analytical Virgo. Everything has to have that place. So it may look messy, but it's in perfect order. Everything has to be. So yeah, before she had passed, we actually talked about things. How we were going to communicate. If she would come to me through the board. Yes, she does. So that's my validation. So that's my whole validation point right there with her. I know our codes we had when she was alive, to actually validate that she is still, her essence went on, her spirit, her soul. She just supported me in everything I did. Being a vegetarian, she supported me. She supported every different hair color I had. She supported me. She didn't see a lot of my tattoos. She told me she'd kill me if I ever got a tattoo for her. I have one right here. A huge star that comes up for her. She didn't really care for the tattoos. The piercings, she didn't mind. The hair colors, she would just say I was silly. But she really was a great woman. Still is. So that was, growing up with her in my life made it just perfect. I'm very fortunate, because a lot of people don't have, parents that are willing, to support their kid in what they love to do. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for my family, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, you guys, for one. It's really amazing. Try to think of some other questions. No, I'm not transsexual. Gay as hell. No, I'm just gay. Gay guy. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys want to know. That's my short little how I kind of got into this. So the Wicca went out. I thought it was just bullshit. Found Satanism, Luciferianism, Strega, every different path of witchcraft you could possibly imagine. And then 3 years, this Halloween, 3 years, 4 years, I will have been practicing traditional witchcraft, European Cornish witchcraft. It just rings true to me. And yes, I did hold the belief for quite a while that I would go straight to hell for doing what I'm doing. It took a long time, years to break that chain in your head, because I was kind of raised Catholic. You know, what you're doing is wrong, you're going to go to hell for certain things. But not ever from my parents, my mom and my dad, or my grandma, ever. Just from different people in the family. So I totally got over that. Totally got over it. Now that I know, through the Ouija, through channeling, and you're not going to go to hell for seeking knowledge. God never said, this mini minute group of people, you can only know so much. No. I think it's a learning process. And I don't know. It's kind of just how I got into all this. Books after books after books. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of an On Cue. Every Friday before I could start working, me and my mom would go in there and I would get a new book on witchcraft or tarot cards, or I would get the Psychic Circle or something new, something to do with anything witchy, and so I just kind of grew up with it. My mom was very, very supportive. We made a Halloween tree, a pagan Halloween tree. I used to subscribe to the almanacs, the witches' almanacs from Llewellyn. Yeah, I know. Some of you witches and heathens are cringing your teeth right now. I am too. It actually gave us instructions on how to make a Halloween tree. And then boom, that tree is like 20 years old. And it's still perfect. It's on my website. And it's in some of my videos, I think. And then boom, that just started to happen, and it was actually in the Witch's Almanac on how to make your own Halloween tree to honor the dead. So, it's always been interwoven in everything I do. I come from a long line of gypsies. Hungarian, Romanian, Italian. So I think it's in the blood. It's just in the blood. I had an Uncle Eli, who I have yet to contact on the board. I don't know him. I've never met him, but the stories of him were just fantastic. Just all of them. My father telling me stories of, him rolling his own cigarettes, and just the traditional, Hungarian dishes of mince and peanuts, and the perfect balance of sweet and salty, and so yeah, there's I have gypsies in my family. The rest are Catholic Christian, Barstool Baptists. So yeah, that's how it all got started. The Ouija obsession, yes, definitely with Witchboard. It grew from there. It just exploded, and now I have Ouijas and everything, and it's just, I love it. Biggest musical influence would be Pink. Be yourself, be feisty, be fierce. Don't give a shit what other people are doing. Be you, do you. If you suck, do it good. That's what I'm doing. I did get shit for what I do at school. About the junior high, certain people would say, you know, I sacrifice animals and goats and stuff. Hi, member of PETA. Don't rag on me for being a member of PETA either, people. They get shit done, even if they have to take tactics to extremes. They just get shit done. So yeah, I did get, you know, oh, you're gay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you and your witch shit. That's just a phase, it'll pass. No. It's a lifestyle, sorry. It's not gonna pass. So yeah, I mean, school was good. High school was good. I was always in the principal's office though for stupid stuff, for wearing a pentagram. For there a long time ago, there's a book, I think it's out of print now. It's called True Magic. It was basic magic, like weather magic, earth, air, fire, water. Nothing too bad. Nothing that was inappropriate for school. Always in the office for something, some kind of something I did, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much my earlier years getting into it. I did have a kind of a bad experience with Pan, who I work with now. I was invoking him too much, or evoking, because he was in my house. I only moved down the road. I lived down the road, now I moved here. We moved here like 14, 15 years ago, into a house with tons of ghosts, very haunted. And I lost my train of thought, so I am just going to stick with what I'm saying now. This house was moved here. A little boy up here died in a fire. He's still around. I kind of think it's just an imprint. I think he's moved on. God. Mr. Apple came in, shot his wife, and then went outside and shot himself on the land, not in this house. So that was, that's my paranormal activity. We do hear doors opening. After I moved out the first time, out of like 5 times of moving out and moving in my house, I wouldn't be here. My parents would hear footsteps walking up and down the stairs, up and down. You still hear it today. I hear it. Usually around midnight, you can feel something. It's usually always on my shoulders, and it's the little boy. I finally found out it was a little boy. He's curious what I'm doing. Excuse me. And yeah, lots and lots of crazy stuff happened in this house. Death and just murder and suicide, and it's creepy. I actually have the deed to the house, and I've gone through it, and everybody that's ever lived here has ended up in divorce, or they've been alcoholics. So, not a good thing. And yeah, I just kind of learned to deal with it. When we first moved in, it wasn't too bad. My first question to the realtor was, who died here? Is it haunted? Have you had any experiences or people complaining? Nobody died here within 3 years, so they are not legally obligated to tell you, but she did. Which was amazing, because I wanted to know. wanted to know what I was coming into. So it kind of got me freaked out just a little bit, you know, about the murder and, you know, the fire up here. But nothing bad. It's a huge house, lots of land. Just a really amazing childhood growing up down there to coming here and really being able to be myself. And you know, I thought, you know, high school and junior high would be the end, and I was just, oh, I'm never gonna do anything with myself, and you know, oh, these people are gonna think I'm stupid, I'm not gonna be popular, and that is over with. High school is over with. It's been a long time since I've been in school. I did take correspondence courses for psychology, photography, and business. So I do have just a little bit of background in psychology, which I love. Very into psychology and metaphysical, paranormal research. I would love to actually go out and like research and do that stuff that people do, but I'm old school. I want to use my board. I don't want to use those things that you guys use, meters, K meters, K2 meters, ghost box or voice things on the phone. I'm old school. But when it comes to my cameras, everything has to be up to grade. So yeah, I did practice Haitian voodoo for a long time. Totally got screwed over. Yeah, that is in my videos. How I broke free from Haitian voodoo. It's all in my videos. None of this is, though. This is all new. So what else do I want to tell you guys? Used to love Christina Aguilera until she... no, sorry. I want someone that can think for themselves and can sing by themselves without having to have a back masking or back tape playing and your microphone not on and lip singing, and I just think it's a waste. I don't know what else to really tell you guys. I think that's it for right now. Okay, I'm thinking of more things. So yeah, I do like arts and crafts. What witch doesn't? What else do I collect? Oh, I'm a big NASCAR fan. Danica Patrick. I love her. I will marry her. Danica, I will marry you one day, I promise. I love NASCAR. And yeah, that's it. That's all I really have to say. So this is going to be part 1 of my all about Ryan. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and do some editing because I sound pretty lame, and I'm usually not this calm and collected. I'm usually very loud. I'm a very loud person, so. But alright guys, if you want to get a hold of me, just send me an email at ryanjespich@gmail.com. I do personalized sessions, Ouija sessions, channeling sessions. I do read the tarot cards, blah blah blah, you all know that. And yeah, if you guys, somebody asked me where what I record on Gearhead, which is an amazing camera. The microphone sucks, so you're going to want to do a microphone through the computer. It's true. But alright guys, you're all fucking amazing, so, and I like to swear a lot too, so, and I try to tone it down because I know I have a younger audience too. But, and you guys are so sweet too, all my little, like, my younger ones. I love you all. You're amazing. And yeah, shout out to Karen Dahlman for helping me open my eyes to the possibilities that are just endless in this world and life, and just, it's amazing. Everybody, the Ouija community, you guys are amazing. Always there. Somebody is always there for you. The horror community, Tristan Risk, Paula Lindenberg, and Jen and Sylvia Saska. Obviously, you guys know I fucking love you guys. Jamie Green, all my horror friends, Just Six, Tattooed Savior. If you guys don't know who this is, we're gonna talk. Lawrence Harvey, all you guys are just fantastic. So, yeah, that's just a little bit about me. So, alright guys, that's it for part 1. So, stay tuned for part 2. If you want a part 2, maybe? Maybe? Okay. Alright guys, I love you all very much, and everybody have a great day.